Hi everybody, this is Shelby Olschlager and I am gonna go on my yoga mat. These are a few of my favorite stretches in a nice flow that I've been going through during this time of self-quarantine and staying home. So I find when you're sitting a lot, your low back, your hips kind of tend to get really sore, and I find my side body really gets tight pretty quickly. And I've been going through this flow I'm gonna show you. So with that, put on your clothes, put on your workout stuff that makes you feel good and strong. And for me, I would never wear what I'm wearing right now at the gym, but it makes me feel strong and makes me feel good, especially when we're staying at home for so much. I think it's really important to treat yourself and just give yourself something to feel good about. And yoga, I think, is a great outlet for that. So with that being said, get on your mat and let's go through this nice little yoga stretch flow together. Alright, so now's the time to put your hair in a messy ponytail or bun and get on your mat. The first pose that I wanted to start with is the frog pose. So from your hands and knees, and always make sure whenever you're on your hands, to really help protect your wrists, you want to make sure your fingers are always pointing forward and you're kind of gripping with your finger, like your palm or your finger palms, I guess. And one thing that I heard that kind of helped is you pretend you have a little animal in your palm and you don't want to kill it, so you kind of always are lifting. You're always kind of holding your palms up and really pushing through with your fingertips instead, so your hands will look like this a bit more. So to start this pose, get on your hands and knees. Have a lot of strength in your hands and your shoulders, so you don't want to be folding like that. You want to keep your spine really straight, neck pointing ahead, and strong hands pushing the ground away. From here, we're going to bring our knees out to about the width of your mat, and our toes pointing out and our calf in line with the mat as well. So we're not like this, we're more straight, nice straight legs. From here, what we're gonna do is quite simply just sit back. And you want to make sure you're keeping your breath very strong and deep, and just nice long inhales, long exhales, and when you exhale, let your body go deeper into this pose. It's a pretty tough pose at first. It targets the spots really quickly. You feel it right away of where you're sore and where you're tight. And when you feel that, try and breathe into that spot. So for me, my two sides are a bit different. So when I inhale and exhale, I really want to make sure I'm focusing on those areas that I feel are the tightest. You just keep breathing, and you can stay here as long as you like. Go forward and come out of it slowly. So from there, we're going to just do a bit of more movements. I don't really know what this is called, but pretty much I'm gonna say like around the world or something. So we're gonna go around, put weight in our hands back to our knees. So each hand, each knee gets weight distributed to it, and we're just gonna kind of do circles. So up and around, just feeling it on your side body, your hips when you lower back down, and you just kind of bring it all the way around. And just to get your body moving a little, limber up a bit, warm up for some more stretches. So this is a really nice one. From here, the very popular child's pose. And if you have any knee problems, bring your knees a bit wider as your feet and your toes touch. And from here, we just simply lower our hips down, trying to bring contact to your hips and your heels of your feet. And from here, you just want to bring your arms forward, lower your forehead to the ground, and breathe. And again, from there, you can stay there as long as you like. The next from here, when you come back up from child's pose, put your hands right under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips, and we're going to do some cat-cow or cat-camel, depending what you prefer. So same thing, really strong, have integrity with your hands, like be really pushing the ground away, keeping our neck long, our shoulder blades on our back, and just have a strong stance here is important. So from here, we're going to exhale as we push the ground away with everything. Curl your tailbone under, push your shoulder blades to the sky, and push the ground away with your knees and your hands. From here, we're gonna inhale, drop our stomach, push our chest forward and our head looking up. Inhale, and really feel in your low back as you push your tailbone up to the sky, your stomach lowers and your chest comes through. From here, we're gonna do the same thing. Exhale, curl your tailbone round, bring your chin to your chest and push the ground away. From here, same thing. Inhale, chest forward. You can take that as many times as you like, and I find it's good for any sort of, for riding, our pelvis angles and stuff make a big difference for how we ride in our position. So definitely that's a good one. And again, be strong with your hands through that. From here, we're going to go just down into cross-legged. So we can just roll back, kind of walk, get centered in your mat. So cross-legged, same thing. We want to be very strong with how we're sitting up. So think, you know, they say a thread all the way through your spine, through the top of your head. You're sitting tall. From here, one of my favorite stretches is gonna just be a forward fold. So have your legs crossed. And what we're gonna do is quite simply walk forward, but pushing the ground away. So when we walk forward, we don't want to lift our hips up. We want to keep our hips grounded to the ground. So we're gonna walk forward as much as we can while pushing with our fingertips the ground away. And what that does is just gives us a really good low body stretch without having to have our hamstrings involved and everything. And you can sit in here as long as you like and just breathe into it until it feels good. When you find that good spot, just stay there. So even here, I like to rock side to side, get a bit of movement, and I feel it really good for my side. My sides get tight, so just do what feels nice right now. I know it's been a hard time with staying home and what's going on in the world, but try and do something that feels good for you today. And breathe in, look forward, lengthen your neck again, and drop back down. Making sure to really be pushing the ground away is the most important part. And push the ground away. So from here, to get our side body stretch, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna cross our hands over to the side. And you're right when you do this, your left hip might wanna lift up, but it's really important to keep pushing the ground away, pushing that left hip on the ground, stay square, and feel the stretch in your whole side. Hey, kitty. So you can stay here as long as you like. You can even roll up a bit. Bring your hands back across or take it to the other side. And you'll notice that you feel different on each side. That's totally normal. So really, I like to you just want to surrender into the pose. Feel and be mindful about where you feel the tightness, and breathe into that spot and exhale and really focus your energy to where your body needs it. And same thing, keep your right hip grounded to the ground while you push the ground away, and kind of their parallel force is you're leaning forward as well as pushing it away. And then from here you can go back to center. Feel the difference in this stretch when you finish your side stretches. So from here, roll it up to seated. Hello, cat. So now we're sat up, I feel my low body feels a lot looser, and I think I carry a lot of tension in my neck. So from here, when we just sit, cat, don't do that, it's my microphone. So from here, just roll your shoulder blades on your back, get your neck moving a little. And I feel like we always don't roll our necks enough or give our necks any attention and love. So start with whatever side. Bring your ear to your shoulder. It's a good visual. And then with this arm, you can move it. Really feel the stretch in here, your shoulder blade almost. Again, breathe into it. And then from here, you take it to the other side. Bring your ear down to your shoulder blade or your shoulder, and use this arm, roll it, stretch it out, and really get that neck stretch. So you do that on both sides, then we can do neck rolls even. So keep your shoulder blades on your back. We're gonna roll around. You do half circles all the way. Think of drawing a circle with your nose. You can feel some cracks in here. Go the other way. It's good to have your eyes shut when you do that, just to really feel the tension you're releasing. So from here, just sit, feel what you just went through, and breathe, and you're done. Well, there you have it, everyone. That was my little sequence that I'd love for you guys to do. Tell me if you did it, how it felt, and if you liked it, give us a like, and I appreciate all the support. So also what I am going to do, which I'm really excited about, and I want you guys to join in with me, is doing weekly kind of support group type sessions, and everyone can get together, discuss certain topics throughout the week. So my first one is gonna come up. I'll put the link below, and I think this one should be more about us going through this quarantine and what we've been doing with either fitness or riding, how we're handling this. So please go follow the link. There's a couple questions to answer, and then you can join. We all can get together, discuss certain things and different topics and things we're interested in, and I'd love for you to join me with that. So follow the link, get the information there, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.